Traditional education hasn't changed for hundreds of years.
In schools, there's a huge amount of pressure and competition.
I think many of us have a shared experience with the education system. We've gone through the schools, college, but basically all responded to a system that prioritizes economic development before the actual development of the human being.
Studies in both biology and neurology are consistently showing children sit, memorize, and perform on exams to gain the affection of parents and general cultural acceptance, not because this is reflective of their natural capacity to learn.
Los niños lo hacen porque necesitan ser amados, pero no porque esa sea su naturaleza. La estructura de Casa Sulà tenemos.
Casa Sulà is made up of seedling 1, where children are 3 to 6 to 7 years old, and a seedling 2, where children are 6 to 7 years to 15 years old. In each case, Casa Sulà is first and foremost a relaxed learning environment.
Within each prepared environment, there are different areas. Corners for work, corners for specific interests, corners in accordance with the everyday learning that allow children to develop.
What we mean by prepared environment is that it has many elements, a laboratory with much to offer. Girls and boys can play various roles without being told what to do by adults.
We have a large sandpit area. We have a big structure to develop motor skills. We have some water games where they can observe the movement of water. They have all the tools used in carpentry. They aren't toy tools, even though they are made for tiny hands. We have a very large area where children can sit at any time of the day and serve themselves food.
They prepare real food, serve themselves. Another environment is an environment filled with toys for learning and practice of literacy in multiple languages. There's a highly developed science corner, an important corner of games, board games, and representative games.
Also, there's an area for calculating, an area for experiments, visual and manual art.
There's also the area where they can read stories, a quiet area with cushions and carpets where they can rest. The internal areas are basically reflecting practical life, daily life. The child is in the home. Then the large dollhouse has a bed, a little kitchen, and then close by there's a space for drawing, designing, creating.
There are many elements that enable learning, gaining knowledge of science and math while enjoying it, learning to write and to read for the deep satisfaction of communication. Children will write something with meaning, not something others push them to repeat. These materials are for the children to access, and it is they who choose to work with that material. Adults are there for help if necessary, or to invite a child to their work.
The most important ingredient for the little ones in seedling 1 and also for seedling 2 is the respectful presence of an adult. In this perspective, we are creating possibilities through prepared environments. We give children the option of making decisions at all times. In making these decisions, they can feel their own essence and develop their own true learning potential.
Educating themselves from the heart to feel, to express what they feel inside with the external world. It is the opportunity for a child, a human being, to learn how to learn.
We've noticed that children arrive happy. They come with a subtle intelligence to absorb all the learning possibilities. The child is good by nature. Contrary to what we may have always heard, that the child must be taught, you have to educate them to be intelligent, to be good, to learn things. We believe that the child comes with all of these elements.
Life cannot make a mistake. We are perfect beings. It is our environment that allows for the perfect potential to be realized or not.
As human beings, we have an unlimited capacity to grow.
I do not know if what we truly want in life is to find a certain profession, but rather to find in life, discover, and know as a human being what truly makes us happy.